G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get stuck into today's video, I want to talk to you about something super exciting that's coming up. If you do want to skip straight to the content, I will put a time marker here for you. But if you do want to stick around, get ready for this one. Welcome to the world's first barista competition for your everyday baristas. There are many barista competitions all around the world that are designed to show off the top tier baristas in their field, which is great. Anywhere from latte art comps to your World Barista Championships, which if you're unfamiliar with, that competition gives baristas 15 minutes to show off their best espresso, their best milk-based coffee, and a signature drink of some sort, all while explaining where these beans are from, with a romanticized story about the coffee they chose. Now that probably sounded like a bit of a dig at barista comps, and well, it is. Because as impressive as some of these baristas are in these competitions, I've never walked into a cafe, asked for a 15-minute session with a barista, and received a trio of coffees that nobody else can taste. And to make it worse, the WCC have just announced they'll be using automated coffee machines for their competitions. So what this competition is all about is testing the baristas that you see in your typical everyday Australian specialty cafe, serving quality espressos, solid latte art, filter coffees, and some good old-fashioned service with a dash of banter. We will be dropping challenges on the baristas to see who is the best out of this group of competitors, and we're going to be having a lot of fun doing it. From espresso speed, latte art, AeroPress, pour over, alternative milk texturing, and along with those main challenges, there will be immunity challenges with tasks that only everyday baristas will be good at. For the espresso and milk coffees, we have Sanremo coffee machines on board with some very special equipment. And we have some amazing brands sending a whole bunch of equipment, merch, brewing gear for the baristas to use, and maybe some prizes will be headed their way as well. This is a concept I have been working on for almost 2 years, and it's finally coming to light thanks to a whole bunch of amazing people and some of these businesses I just spoke about that you will be seeing throughout this competition. And to be completely honest, I have no idea how well this will translate on camera because it's never been done before. But we're about to find out, because filming has already started and the baristas are getting geared up for the first ever Barista Games. I really hope you can join us by clicking that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to make sure you see these videos as soon as they're uploaded. But for now, let's get back to the action. So in the last video, I told you guys we were going to compare a genuine Bialetti versus the internet's cheapest MokaPot. Now Bialetti doesn't exactly need an introduction because we all know what this does, and obviously I kind of like them. We all know that they make a great coffee anywhere, anytime, put it on something hot, coffee, water, it does its thing, makes a good coffee. But what I want to test is if a $12, that's right, this was $12 delivered from Amazon, and it feels rubbish. If I'm being completely honest, it feels trash. But we're gonna see if it does make a coffee as well as a genuine Bialetti. I'm gonna put these both on the stove at the same time. I was gonna film this on the fire because I really enjoy that element of making coffee outdoors, but the weather decided to have other things. The water won't even drain out of the fire pit as quick as it's going in, so that definitely isn't an option. Now we're not going to go into details as to how this one works because it just doesn't matter. There's a million videos on these. But we are going to have a quick chat about some of the things I've noticed about this before I've even really had a look at it. The packaging is terrible. It's literally a box that's falling apart. Anyway, it's got all of the instructions inside that are in the worst possible English I've ever read. And if you listen carefully, there's something inside this already. It's not in the top because I've looked inside. It's not in there. I don't know what's going on, but let's open it up and have a look. Good thread. There's rocks inside. What the heck? Yep. Rocks. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go wash this and then make coffee. Okay, cleaned, dried, ready to go. I did clean the other one as well just to make sure they're both the same because we don't want too many variables. I know they're both different sizes, but it's not gonna make too much of a difference. I am almost certain that this isn't gonna make coffee as well as this one anyway. Could be wrong, let's find out. Now, while they're cooling down, I'll let you guys know I didn't do any fancy tricks. I didn't run them under cold water after to stop the brewing. I didn't do any of that stuff. Just put warm water in both. Coffee so that it was level at the top, no pushing. Put it on the thing, similar heats, because they did kind of start brewing at about the same time, almost finished at identical time. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna grab some cups and taste test these guys. So up first is the genuine Bialetti MokaPot. Let's give it a go. Italian made espresso. Let's give it a go. Good coffee. It's really good. I've been drinking that all morning via espresso. So through a MokaPot, it's actually quite similar. I'm gonna go and rinse my mouth, some sparkling, cleanse my palate, and then I'll try the other guy. All right, now it's time for the $12 Amazon MokaPot from China. It doesn't smell very good. I'm concerned. Don't buy that. Please don't buy that. That's horrible. Oh, I've got to go wash my mouth out. All right, so I have cleaned the Bialetti because that's going back on the shelf for next time. And I've cleaned this piece of garbage because I don't want it to make my bin stink. That was one of the worst coffees I've ever had in my life. Don't buy this. Please do not buy this. This is a disgrace to coffee. I'm not joking. I don't care who this offends. That's gross. Stop making these, please. That's enough of my rant. If you do own a MokaPot, thank you so much for buying genuine. It's definitely better. If you own a cheap mock-up version of it, throw it in the bin, buy a real one. The coffee is so much better. Now, depending on when you're watching this, I do have a couple of the very beautiful Dolce & Gabbana Bialetti MokaPots in the 3-cup size. I have put a link down below. I'm not trying to sell them through this video, but if there's anyone out there that has been looking for one and couldn't find one, well, now you know. Now make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because we do have some very special videos coming, especially if you watch the intro to this video. There's some really, really cool things happening very, very soon. But for now, I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day and happy brewing. Otherwise it goes nasty, Nonna gets angry. Say, dry your MokaPot.